Oh yeah. This is for Unique Akudo TV. We are the ambassadors of empowerment. Let's say the hand that give it. Our consult here. Ishakama. You don't want them. Unique Akudo. Mandoma. Unique Akudo TV. Akoganero Madu. Akodim Mandim Madu. Unique Akudo TV. Akundema. Ndoma. Unique Akudo TV. Serve the lesson village. Unique Akudo TV. Akundema. Oamara. Oamara. Unique Akudo TV. Woman empowerment, both spiritual and physical. Hana Boya, Yeti Madaka. Onya Chimera Tanelua, Onya Liwa Netumania, Attack on your Unique Akudo TV, Mandoma, or Silpondo. Unique Akudo TV, and Wundama, Oamara, Namagema, Oamara, Woman empowerment, Anijaga, Oamara, Namamedia, Oamara, Silpondo, Oamara, testimony carry. Yes, testimony. Unique Akudo TV is for people in all areas of life, spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and financially. And you want them, and you general worker. Chineke Nagase, get to Mundegi. When your mama gaga, you was good. Yes, so this is what Unique Akudo TV is all about. We concluded 1 million empowerment for small businesses, giving out 50,000 to 20,000. Unique. When we hear the marriage, and the general worker, yeah, we give out 20 POS machines. 10 weeks. I get put out 50,000. 10 uniques last year. Business empowerment. In your massive Nigeria, when you change your road, Unique Akudo TV, you would have made a way. When you say make a two, you're going to I get Food items. All right, guys. Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Guys, I went to the gym. Are you guys back? You guys stayed longer today. After the gym, you went to go run again for an hour? Ha. My uniques, I told them I wasn't going. I told them I was not going. Because the one I went yesterday, my uniques, this my left leg, I think I'll be jail. Uniques, my left leg, that one don't break. My right leg, it don't break too. My spinal cord, I think also Kwebaji. I woke up this morning when they came to wake me up. I said, Mommy, Mommy, let's go, let's go. Let me see, Onye, who? Every part of my body aches, from my ear to my eyeball. I told them I'm not going today. Let me go tomorrow because I am not. This one is 21. This one is 23. I am 50. 50. 50. Because let us stop it there. My uniques, look at them. They are laughing at their mother. All right, my uniques, how are you guys? In case you notice I'm moving, it's because this my left leg, I think, is finally broken. Ooh. Hi, God have mercy. Have mercy. Rita and Sofo, you are number one today. How are you doing, my love? Chidima Obi. Hey, Prince Chigozie. Jesus. I didn't know you can. Ooh. I should not be moving this leg. Prince Chigozie, you were boogieing down. Oh, my Lord, my Lord. Wamba, Wamba, I see you. Grace Ozioma, I saw you two doing your dance moves. How are you? Joy Favor, how are you doing, my love? Let me see. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Dennis, how are you doing, my love? How are you? How are you? I see you, baby. Susie, I saw you. I didn't know you can boogie, girl. I saw you. Excuse me. Nkechi, Nkechi, lovely. Girl, I love what you were wearing. You were geared up like in the real traditional. You had your beads on your head, you had on your hand, you had everywhere. You were ready to boogie. That was nice. Let me see. Rita, I saw Rita dancing, like Ure dance, like slow and steady. All right. Hey, look at my favorite pastor is here. Bro Samson, how are you? Benedict, how are you, my love? How are you? Tochi Winnie, I didn't know you can do kelenkedimma, kelenkedimma. You were just shaking the thing right there. I say, yeah, look at Tochi. Tochi can dance, so that was good. Let me see. Who else? I've got Prince Chigozie. I've got guys, it looks like this competition is going to be good though. All the people that are contesting are here live. They know the rules. You have to be here live. Stephanie Dim, I see you, my darling, my baby. You had your thing tied on your waist, ready to. That was so good. I was laughing, guys. I was laughing. People I didn't even know that could dance. I saw them. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Samson, I'm doing well, my love. I'm doing well. Let me see. Ngozi William, I see you, Mama. I think this is your first time of coming to my life. I don't normally see your name. I think I see your name, Mama Juju's page. I don't normally see your name. But welcome to our life. All right, let me see. Oluchi, you just joined newly. Welcome to our life, my baby. Welcome. Guys, this one is going to be good. They know the rules. They're already here. I don't need to be announcing it. Let me see. Miss Gold, how are you doing, baby? How are you? Ugochi, you carry a Stanley. Girl, you can dance. You can dance. I'm seeing all of you. I'm seeing all of you. Everybody is here. Comfort Musa, I see you. Trust Vivian. Akindeji, my baby. Akindeji's own shocked me the most. Among all the contestants, Prince Chigozie and Akindeji, they shocked me the most. I saw my baby dancing. My baby, I said, hey, look at my baby. Oh. That's a good one, Akindeji. Good job. Good job. Let me see. Chinda, my love, how are you doing, baby? How are you? How are you? Chinda, I'm going to talk to you after the live, okay? How are you? Let me see. Did I get everybody that is here? Rita. Patience, Joel, how are you doing? Eze Chuku, President. President, you were booging down in your green. Hey, nothing mega. Ah, you people too much, don't be small. So let me see. I think I got everybody. Jennifer Dim, my baby, my darling, how are you? Frank, how are you doing, baby? Good evening. Good evening to you. Let me see. I think I got everybody. Chinda, I got you. Ngozi William, I got you. Hold on, let me see what you said. Guys, no, it's not my first time. I won 500 naira during your life before. That was longest time when we were doing Akranakam now. And God, you don't know, say Mama Unique, I be Google. I know everything. It was when we were doing Akranakam. You came and you got 500, but that was then. Since that, I've not seen you. Since that, I never see you, my baby. Kenneth Nweke, I see you, my Lord. Ah, look at my favorite. I have my pastor, Samson. Then I have my evangelists. Two of them are here. Yes, so yes. Let me see. I think I got everybody. Guys, sure. Oh, Jesus. I'm telling you guys, I'm in pain. Oh. I'm in serious. People will tell me to stay away from doing exercise. Or Zion said this morning, Mommy, you need to go. His mind over body. I say, if I slap you, if I get up from this bed and slap you, it will not be mind over body, it will be body over mind. Nonsense. Which kind of mind over body? I'm telling you, I'm hot. You're telling me mind over body. Rubbish. Chami, I have called you, baby. Is it Chami? Chami, I just called you, baby. How are you? Chami say, Mommy, you have not called me. Oh. Ada Obodo. I see you, baby. How are you? I said, make I try my luck. When Mommy Juliana don't teach me village dance. Yeah, so you were boogieing. I saw you, baby. You and Prince Chigos, the two of you surprised me the most. Because I'm like, look at them dancing. Those are my uniques. Shiamaka Dim, I see you, my darling. Frank Shawboy, I see you. China Gorom Blessing, I see you. Joy Awuru, I see you, baby. Chi Mary, I also see you. Guys, how is everybody doing? Today, I'm not gonna be long. I'm going to go straight. So let us share so we can get the shares. I'm going to tell you guys the difference. Most of the time we confuse the two. Most of us think attraction is the same thing with compatibility. They are not the same. I can be attracted to you, but we are not compatible. I can be attracted to you because you have 8-pack, 7-pack, 2-pack, 3-pack, 1-pack, 0-pack. I can be attracted to you because you're tall. I can be attracted to you because you're pretty, you're handsome. I can be attracted to you because, I like your profession. I like doctors. I can be attracted to you because, I love people in sports. It is an attraction. But are we compatible? I'm going to tell you the difference between being attracted to something and being compatible with that thing. Because most of the reason why marriages are heading to divorce, relationships are not getting to marriages, relationships are not getting to engagement and marriages is because we see something we like. Ooh, she has big boobs, she has big behind. Ooh, he has his pack, he's tall, he's handsome. And then we want to go to it. And then when we get there, we notice that the attraction is what brings you there. Because remember, men go by what they see and women go by what they hear. So whatever you had as a woman or whatever you saw as a man is what attracts you to that person. But what is going to keep you is compatibility. Are you compatible? Can you trust the person? Can you open up, communicate with the person? Are you loyal to the person? Are you trustworthy with the person? Are you dedicated to that person? Are you committed to that person? Those, remember what I told you guys. Whatever it took you to attract them to you, it will take you twice for you to keep them. Attraction is not everything. Some of us think that's why we women, men, we spend so much time trying to make the outward appearance very, very attractive. We try to that. So some of my brothers will tell me, "Mommy, unique." Hey, I said, "Nah, I thought I saw you last week with Akudo. What's going on today? I'm seeing you with Stella. What happened to Akudo? Ha, mommy, Akudo na only preach you. Mommy, that girl with a couscous for her head. Is that that girl? Mommy, is she any problem? Is he should a problem? Yeah, 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 she'll put the plate under the bed. She does not clean. She won't clean. When you tell her, she'll scream at you. When she gets mad, if you see her talking to her mother, oh my God, I say, See, something attracted the man to the woman. She's beautiful, she's tall, she's elegant, she's sophisticated, she's classy. But when the man now came close, he saw that they were not compatible. She is not what he was looking for. And vice versa for men, for women too. There are some women that will see a man, the ones we call fine boys, no pimple. They fine, they don't get pimple for their face. They be fine boys, but they lazy. They don't want work. They can't keep a job. They stingy, come to put on top of all these things. They are lazy. They don't get job. They are not committed or loyal to anything. And then on top of it, they cheat. And then the cherry on top. Now they are also then the cherry on top of everything is that they are stingy kwakwa on top of it too. So now you are attracted to him. But when you now started dating him, you notice that you guys are not compatible. When he gets angry, he wants to hit something. He likes to destroy things. He is very controlling. He is so demeaning. He puts you down. You're like, Jesus Christ. After this handsome person, this man is not even what I want in a man. And that's what I want us to talk about today. And I'm not, like I told you guys, this left leg, I think is broken. Woo, Jesus Christ. Oh. The exercise. Exercise. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Pretty. How are you doing, my love? I see you, baby. I see you. All right. I think I got everybody. Guys, look at what I'm eating. You guys know what this is, right? Cherries. I'm eating cherries. I love cherries. All right, let me see how many shares so we can start. We're not going to stay long today. Butch, is that you? Okay. We have only 35 shares. Why do we have only 35 shares? Guys, please share, 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 share. Let's go share. Share on your Facebook page, share on your profile, share on Messenger, share on Instagram, share on Twitter, share on TikTok, share wherever you have any social media you have, share so that we can get up there. And as you're coming in, please like the video, react to the video, like the video, love the video, so we can go. Before we even continue, let me tell you guys, those of you that are doing dancing competition, please respond to your comments. When people comment on your video, they tell you well done, they tell you good luck, they say whatever they say. Go to every single comment and put either a heart emoji or an amen emoji or a thumbs up emoji, just something. Or you can write something, thanks, whatever, but respond to every comment. I've explained to you guys what it does is that Facebook will think that people are liking that video and they are not going to wait for you to keep sharing. They will now start sharing those videos for you. They will start sharing it for you and they'll start recommending your video. That's how you go high. That's number one. Respond. And when you invite people to come and watch your video, don't make me disqualify you. Then ask me the question, Mama Unique, how will you disqualify me? How would they make you disqualify me? When I come to your video and I see you have, for example, 500 views, I look at your shares and it's only 30 shares. 30 divided by 500. Are you trying to tell me that your video, almost 8 or 9 people watched it? Every share gave you 8 and 9. That's not possible. Okay? So that is number one, how I'm going to catch you. Number two, you cannot have 500 views, but you have only 30 comments. You see how I'm going to disqualify you? Do not buy views. If you buy views and I find out, I won't even tell you. I won't even come to your inbox to tell you why are your views too much. And no, I will delete you. Remember the last one we did, disability empowerment. For some people, I discovered this. I took out their video. Did not even know I took it out. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna just gradually take your video out. You will think you're still in the contest, but you don't know your video has been taken out. Tell your family and your friends that when they come and watch your video, even if it's for 1 minute, they watch, even if they click on it and click out, just to give you that view, beg them to please react to it, like it. Beg them to please put a comment. There is, okay, if you have, for example, you have one, let me give an example, you have 1,000 views, and then I look at your shares, you have 500 shares. I believe that because at least for every share, let me give you 1 or 2 people watched it. Okay? And then I see maybe 250 comments. I know, okay, if you reply to those comments, that will give you another 500 comments. Okay? And then I go to reaction and I see like maybe 200 likes. That is a little bit like that. 1,200 likes is a, but you cannot have 1,000 views and then you have only 10 likes. So the people watching, they didn't like your video. So you guys, please, I'm begging you. The reason why I say these things on my life is because I don't want people making me feel like, oh, you're heartless, you didn't listen, I begged you. Because if you beg me, it's too late. I will not let you. So let me tell you, that's why I always make the rules before we start. Number one, you must come to every life. Not every life because I'm reasonable. I know that some of you cannot afford to be on every life. At least I go live 4 times a month, 4 times a week. At least try and make it at least the lowest twice. Even if it is once, try and make it every week. You must be online. At least minimum of twice. Even if you don't stay from beginning to end, show your face, put some comment, because my director generals, they have all the names of the contestant. Stella has already written it. She has put week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week. She has put all the weeks. As we are doing this live now, Stella is checking the names of those that are on live. Stella is very good. You know, she's a teacher. She is very, very meticulous. That's how you guys say, how Mama Unique, how do you know? How do you know? This is how I know, because I have director generals that keep tab of what is going on. Come to my lives. If you are in that contest, don't come and tell me you did not hear. The only reason why you did not hear is because you are not on this live. If you come to my live, every contest, this is how I start. I say it before I start. Number 2, invite your family and friends to watch your video. Encourage them to like, comment, and share. Sometimes when you reply to comments, Facebook will try to block you. They first of all give you a warning, like you are not able to use this feature again. Stop. Don't go start again. It will block you. Once you hear that message that you have misused this opportunity or whatever they say, when they say it, stop. Go. Another 2 hours, you come back, it will let you. But when you continue doing it, then that's when it will block you. All right?
Get family. Me, I comment on my page, but I don't comment all the time because I have volunteers. I have people like Tochi that does it. I have people like Umokro Sarah, Umokro Deborah, Tonyo KK. People that just out of the goodness of their heart, they go and they start commenting. And when they see that somebody else has commented on a comment, you go to another one. Get your family and friends. Get your little niece and nephew. Find them data. Send every time. Go to my page. Any comment you see there, reply to it. Put a heart emoji. Just put a heart emoji. You can't do it by yourself. It's a community. Get people to help you. See, it's before. I would say if you have benefited from Unique, don't contest. So people, Unique will come and support you. But now Unique, I say, it's open to everybody. So Unique themselves are also contesting. So they're not going to be happy to promote you. Do you understand? Tochi Winnie will not start promoting you because Tochi Winnie is also contesting. Adebisi will not start promoting you because she also is contesting, even though I encourage you guys to go through the video, go to everybody's page, everybody's video, and just put a comment. Just like and put a comment just to support each other. That's what we do here. Number 4, respond to your comments. I've already said that. Respond to your comments so that Facebook can push you. Okay. Number 5, make I not see you go buy views. If you buy views, it's automatic dismissal. I'm taking you out of it. I have my eyes on every one of you. And then number 7, which is the most important rule. Every video that I post on Unique Akudo TV, my director generals will go back after this live. Now, every live I do, every reel I post, every notification I post, they go back and check whether it's on your page. If you're coming to get money from us, the least you can do is to tell people about us. We are not asking you to give us the money back. The least you can do is just share our stuff. If I post notification, share it. If I post oh, guess what? I'm doing this reel. Share anything I post on my page. I want to see it on your page. So don't tell me, some of you tell me, but mommy, I posted it on Facebook, deleted it. It's only me that Facebook keeps deleting, but every other person is on your page and nobody has deleted it. It's only me. After you tell me what I did to Facebook, that they always delete my video. All right. So those are the rules. Please, my uniques, I know why I make these rules. Is for it to be easy for you guys and also to be easy for me, so that I can go to bed and sleep comfortably, knowing that okay, Akudo, you didn't do right. Maybe okay, maybe they didn't understand. Maybe that's why I do this all the time, so that way, if I tell you no, no is no, and you will understand that I mean no. All right. So that's about the contest. So hopefully, remember how we are going to judge the contest. We are going to judge your views, your likes, your shares, your comments, and also your dance moves. How did you dance? Some of you really danced, eh? Some of you were just like, some of you were just shaking your body a little bit, shaking, shaking, shaking. So which is okay. So that's how we're going to judge it. So guys, we have about, I think, 27 or 28 videos now. So I will keep collecting videos because people are still sending videos. I will keep collecting videos. Guys, we're still at 51 shares. Please, let's get it going. Let's get it going. I will still be collecting shares until videos until I tell you guys when I'm gonna stop. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna stop around. What's today's date? Today's date is 4th. Maybe I'll collect until Friday. Friday is what? The 7th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Maybe 7th, 8th, 9th. Maybe till Sunday. By night, I will stop collecting videos. So if you want to participate, make sure you have your videos before then. Okay. Then I'm going to, because if I leave it open, everybody, the people will be submitting even 3 weeks into the time. So by Sunday this week on the 9th, I'm going to cut it off so that way. That baby with one leg dance, that is, I'm telling you, evangelist, when I saw her with one leg dancing, I'm like, oh my goodness. She was good. Guys, please, those of you that are not contesting, even those that are contesting, let us go show her love. I think she just started following our page. She's a new person. So let us go show her love. Show all of them love. Most of them are new. Show them love, comment, like, Umo Crosera, I see you, baby. Amos, I see you. I see you. Tonya Okeke, I see you, my darling. How are you? Umokoro Deborah, I see you, sweetie. Abiola, I see you too. Uchenna, I see you. Uchenna Chinelo. Uchenna Chinelo was also boogieing down over there. You guys, everybody danced real good. That was nice. That was nice. All right. All right, guys. So that's about the contest. That's what we're going to do. You know how we always do it. Depending on how many people we get by Sunday, we will divide it into two. That will be semi-finals. And then from that finals, we'll get the finals. Okay. So it depends on what we choose. I want 5 winners, but it depends on, what we see. I want 5. I originally want 5 winners, but let's see what happens. It's for business empowerment. And please, those of you, the people that benefited from the disability empowerment, I've gotten 2 videos for testimonial. Please, if you have not sent me a video of what you use the money for, please, I'm begging you in the name of the Lord, send me a video. That's how people sow into this ministry. There was a guy that called me and said, Mama Unique, when I watched the video of the disabled empowerment, I was so touched in my spirit. He said, I want you to do another one. I said, bros, there's no money to do another one because we have to do other ones too. He said, no, I'm going to bring the money. So that's how people bring money. You see, when they see those testimonials, because some people are on this blue app promising heaven and earth and they're not doing it. They will come and tell you business, I'll empower you. You don't see empowerment, you don't see business. Some of them will say, you won 150,000, 150, you don't see 10 naira, you don't see. So, but when they see those testimonials, they see, oh, really? Because some people might think I just come and say, okay, what's your account number? They say, okay, you got it. Some people still will not believe. They will think maybe those are my family members, or maybe those are my people. I give him one and making it look like it's Facebook. So it's normal. But when you guys send the videos, 1 minute video, it doesn't have to be long. 1 minute video, if you use the money to buy whatever you bought, just come and say, okay, Mama, I used it to buy data. I bought more data and put in my data business, and this is my data business. That's all. It makes us real. It makes people know that, okay, you know what? I want to be part of this. This guy called me and said he cried all through that video. And he was like, oh my God, you remembered people that people have forgotten. I want to do the second disability. I want to sponsor it. I said, okay, bro, I'm here. If you bring the money, I dare, can't wait. I know, worry. So that's how people sow. You saw how Ngozi came and gave us Ngozi has given us 600,000 naira. She's sowing because she comes and she sees that the money she's investing, we are using it. So when we get those testimonials, it makes people invest, and then we can empower more of you. We can empower more of you. We have not done empowerment for single parents. We still want to do that. We have not done empowerment for students. We haven't done that. I want to also do empowerment for men in business. Just only men, no women, just men in business. People, where will we get this money from? Whatever Facebook pays us, that's what we use. But if we put testimonials, testify what God is doing with Unique Akudo TV, then we get outsiders that say, you know what, I want to be part of the men's one. I want to donate maybe 500,000 towards that men's one. So if you are doing 500 before, do men's now 1 million because I'm giving you 500,000 for it. That's how we get the money. So please, my disabled empowerment people, send me your videos, please. Okay. All right. Let me go see. Where is Stella? I haven't seen Stella. Is Stella here? Let me see if she's on YouTube. Guys, my leg is, oh my goodness. My leg, I've told these children, no, they should stop dragging me. Oh, I am not the same age with them. Oh, I haven't seen Stella. Where is Stella? I've not even seen her on YouTube. Chiamaka, where is Stella? I've not seen her on YouTube. I've not seen her on Facebook. All right, I called everybody. Jennifer, hey Jennifer, how are you? Ikemere, how are you doing, baby? KwaZulu, KwaZulu, how are you doing too, baby? That's Tochi. If you see my leg there, if they see my leg there again, make them catch me. KwaZulu Nation. Ah, this leg is not working. Yeah, Chiamaka, where is Ogechi? I've not seen her comments. All right, guys. I've seen everybody. Let me see. Jennifer, I see you. Umokoro, I see you too. Abiola, I see you. Let me see how many people so we can start. I am so tired. I don't need to sit for long because this leg is just killing me. I think it was kicking that thing. Whatever I kicked, my leg said Nehikaba. Guys, 56 shares. What's going on to that? I didn't want to stay long today. All right, guys. All right, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to today's live. For today, we are going to talk about attraction and being compatible. Most people confuse the two, but they are two different things. If this is your first time of joining us, welcome to Unique Akudo TV. This is the center of empowerment. We don't just empower you financially, we empower you emotionally, mentally, psychologically, and otherwise. We are here to help you discover the you that makes you unique and the S that makes you special. God does not create junk. You are created for a purpose and a reason. God did not just say, you know what, let me just make this one. No, God created you with intent. God is an intentional God. And it took God 6 days to create this whole world, but it took God 9 solid months to bring you and I into this world. So God knows what He's doing. He doesn't make mistakes. So we go live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for relationship, marriage, empowerment, self-care, self-esteem. Because once we know or help you discover who you are as a person, people don't mess with you. Even when they try to mess with you, they can't touch it. It's like Mina Wunokute, because you know who you are and whose you are. And then we go live also on Sunday, what we call spiritual empowerment. I'm a born again Christian. I believe that the Bible is the word of God. I believe in the Holy Spirit. I believe in speaking in tongues. I believe heaven is real. I believe rapture will take place one day. I also believe hellfire is real. So I come on Sundays to come and empower you with the word of God, to let you know, equip you for the week, so that when you step into your week, no matter what you see on Monday morning, no matter what the devil throws your way, you know the word of God and say, you know what, the word of God have I hidden in my heart that I may not sin against you. You can look at whatever comes your way and say, no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. All right. Remember, you cannot expect a full-time God to show up when you are only basing it on a part-time relationship. You have to give God your full attention. And because God is full-time, there's no part-time with God. So the problem is you, it's not God. Because God is there full, He full ground remain. You are the one that is giving Him just part-time. You cannot come to my school and do part-time job and then expect me like payday now. We just did payday yesterday, and then you want me to pay you full time. It doesn't work like that. It's the same thing with God. All right. So if you have not joined us, please, you see the blue button that says follow on Facebook. Please click on it and follow us. If you're not sure that you're following us, you know the little 3 dots by the side, click on it. And if it tells you following, that means you're following. If not, that means you're not following. So you click on that follow and follow us. Unique Akudo TV on all platforms. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Go follow me on Instagram too, and also YouTube. All right. Remember, I always tell you guys, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. You are a special, awesome being. There is nobody in this world like you. Even your twin is not you. He has a different DNA and you have a different DNA. That's how special and unique you are. All right, let us walk in our purpose, keeping our focus onto Him, who is the author and finisher of our faith. All right, so now let's jump into it. Some of my sisters are asking me, some of the young ladies that I counsel, some of them were asking me, Mommy, I love this man. Mommy, I'm attracted to this man. He, he's my co-worker. He is so fine, Mommy. Oh my God, he is so fine. He is so, so fine. He is generous. He takes me out. He does this, he does that. Then one day, mommy, he invited me. He said he wanted to, we went to a party. And then when we came back, when we came back from the party, so it was late. I couldn't go back to where I live. So I said, okay, let me stay in his house. Mommy, when I opened the door, I could not believe this guy lives like a pig. Hey, mommy, if you see the sink, I'm like, how do you live like this? The toilets have everywhere is black inside. Black. You will know that man has not washed that place. And yet he comes to work in his triple suit with his car looking good. I'm like, hey, you smell nice outside, but this is where you come out from. And the man was like, are you not a woman? Why don't you go clean it for me? The guy said, oh, no, hikaba. If I'm going to call a cab, she said, I'm not going to drive this night, but I am going to, and you're not going to take me home, so I'm going to call Uber. The man said, are you for real? You're going to leave because you're lazy, you can't clean a house? The guy said, look at you. Who clean house for you? Do I look like your house girl? Do I look like your maid? Did your mother give back to me to be servicing you? Is she? I say, you said all this. She said, Mama Unique, I can't hold my tongue. I was mad. I said, Mama Unique, when I went into the bedroom, clothes everywhere. The place was, oh, Jesus Christ. He said, Bao, Mama Unique, I'm a neat freak. I wash my hands like 10 times. My house is clean. I don't like, he said, I felt like something was crawling on me. I called Uber. She said this was 2 a.m. I called Uber and I left because I couldn't stay there. Even when he took out some clothes on the chair couch and said I should sleep there, I said, It felt like some things were going to crawl on me. I left. The next day at the job, I told him, I'm not doing anymore. I don't think we're going to be compatible. No, I'm not doing. Mama Unique, how can you be attracted to somebody and then you find out that the person, and then I found out other things about him. When we went to the club, he was just smoking. I'm like, you don't ever smell like you smoke. I didn't know you smoke. The guy said, oh, I only smoke on my part time. Mama Unique, everything I did not want. This man had, that one night showed me everything. I said, that was God's sign telling me, no, don't deal with this man. So I started talking to her. I said, you see, because you were attracted to the wrong things. You were not attracted to his character. You were not attracted to, this man is a kind man at work. This man is a hardworking man. I noticed the way he talks to people. Oh no, all you were looking at, he is tall, handsome, no pimple, and has 6-pack, 8-pack, 12-pack, 14-pack. So that was what you were concentrating on. And that blinded your eyes to see other things. Now you have seen this. I say, so is there nothing about him that showed you that he was not, he's nasty, he's not kept? He said, Mama Unique, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm beginning to notice when we go out like for lunch, he'll be eating food, will be dripping on his shirt, and he'll be wiping it, and I'll tell him, you're making a mess. And he said, oh, that's okay. But I didn't call it anything because I thought it was accident. And then I noticed there was a day he went into the office bathroom to go pee, and then he came out. I didn't hear the water run. So that means he did not wash his hands. When he came out, I asked him, I said, I didn't hear the water run. Did you wash your hands? He said, oh, are you not the bathroom police? And, I just laughed and left it like that. I said, you see, that's where the problem started. Because my sisters, my brothers, let me tell you one secret. If you put your eyes for ground, you will see. But the problem is that we know they put eye for ground. We get carried away. We get carried away by how they look. We get carried away by how they're spending money. We get carried away by their physical appearance, the way they dress. So that's what is misleading us. So even when you see that man is rude to his mother and to his sister, you will say, well, they made him mad. You don't know that he is rude to women. But you chuck it under what the sister did was not good. Now I can understand. His mother too has no respect for his mother. And you think he will have respect for you? Who be you? Who you be? The woman that brought him into this world, he has no single respect for her. Who told you that because you get boobs, you get behind, eh? So because of that, he will respect you. He will respect you for the meantime until when he gets what he wants, then that true color will still show. So my uniques, I want, first of all, let us talk about attraction. What is attraction? Okay, I'm going to read you one of the definitions I saw that I liked. All right, hold on a second, my love. What is attraction? Okay. It says, attraction is the action or power of invoking interest. Did you see it? Is the power to invoke interest, but that is where it stops. The power, that thing that made you pass and then you looked again, that's attraction. That thing that makes a man see you passing and go. You remember when we were young in Nigeria, when you pass and they like you, they start whistling. That's how they're trying to get your attention. So attraction is that thing that makes you say, you pass the person and then you say, wow, that's a pretty girl. Wow, that's a handsome man. That is, it invokes interest in you. It makes you want to take a second look. But most of us stop at that attraction. Most of us don't go further than that. We stop at that interest. We have invoked interest. Oh, we like the way he talks. We like the way he dances. We like the way he jumps. We like the way he does this. We like the way she does this. We like the other way she walks. Oh, she get them for behind. She get them for front. She get them boku boku. So because that is what we have not invoked interest, we are interested, and we now want to stretch that interest into a relationship. We want to stretch that interest into a marriage. It does not work like that, my unique. That is the reason why each time you are attracted to a woman and then you come home and start crying, Mama Unique, I can't keep a woman. This year I say I will marry. Do you know since January to this July, I have talked to 3 girls and all of them have dumped me because you were attracted to them. It invoked interest in you, and now you think you are in love. It invoked interest in you, and now you think, oh, you have found the rib of your rib, the flesh of your flesh, and the bone of your bone. But are you guys compatible? Are you guys compatible? Attraction, what did I say? Is for you to take a second look. You don't take a second look and dwell there and die there. You take a second look, then now put your eye down and start looking. Are we compatible? Financially, how do we manage our money? I'm a saver, she's a spender. Are we compatible? That's going to cause a lot of problem. Number 2, I am a touchy kind of person. She doesn't want to be touched. She gets angry when people touch her. Are you sure we are going to be compatible? Okay, I tell the truth. She likes to lie a lot. Good morning, I lie. Good night, I lie. Are we compatible? Okay, I've noticed that I honor my parents and I respect my parents. I noticed that she's very rude to her parents. She curses her mom out. Useless mother. Oh, you are not. This is how she talks to her mother. Are we compatible? That is that second look that we never do. That is that second look that will land us in trouble. That is that second look that if you don't take that second look, you will date that woman, and after some time, you guys will break up. When you have invested your money, you have invested your time, you have invested your emotions, you have invested psychologically, you have invested mentally, you have invested otherwise. Now you're going to break up with the person. He or she is going to break up with you because it's like, why are you breaking up? Mama, unique, we are not compatible. Attraction takes you there, but compatibility keeps you there. Please, somebody put this in the comment section for me. Attraction is what attracts you and brings you there. But how compatible you are is what keeps you there and takes you to the next level of marriage. Because if a man or a woman is attracted to you and then they come and find out that you guys are not compatible, guess what? Deuces, they're out. Adios, they're out. Goodbye, they're out. Kachifo, they're out. Because there is nothing there to keep them. That is one definition. All right? Let me give you the second one. The second one says, it is a quality or feature that invokes interest, liking, or desire in something. When you hear of children's attraction park, oh, that is Let's go take the children to the attraction park. What comes to your mind? A place which draws visitors by providing something of interest. You see that word keeps coming up. That provides something of interest or pleasure or desire. When you go to attraction park, yeah, when you say, let's take the children to the attraction park, they have swings, they have slide, they have monkey bars, they have things that your children can play with. So when our children were young, every time they want us to take, oh, mommy, let's go to the attraction park, let's go to the park, because that's where they go to play. But we don't stay at the attraction park. Nobody sleeps there. Nobody stays there. You come and you play. Guess what? What happens? You leave. It is the same thing when you are attracted to a man or a woman and they come to you like they're coming to the park to play. When they play with you, date you, wine you, do whatever they need to do with you, after when it starts getting dark, when it's now pushing for marriage, what happens? They leave. And then you start crying. I don't know why. He's my village people. Oh. He's my village people. Oh. He's my stepmother. Oh. He's my stepfather. Oh. It is my auntie. It is my uncle. It is this. It is nobody. It is nobody. How did that song say, carry me there go? Remember when I sang that song, that man said, carry me there go, my husband's house, the woman. And then the man told her, Jehovah will carry you go your husband's house, but bad behavior will carry you come back. Bad manners, being rude, attitude, all those things are the things that will carry a man go the wife to go marry and also carry the man run away. Carry a woman, go her husband's house and also carry the woman run away. You have to be compatible. You have to be compatible. Attraction, that's why I wanted to take that third definition of the attraction part, because it is a vivid explanation of what attraction does to relationship. You take the children to attract. So most of us, you take your children to crunchies to go play. They play, they do all those car rides, they do all those things. You they sleep there? No. Crunchies people will tell you by 10 o'clock they are closing, for example. You pack your children, pack your battalion, pack your husband, two off on a go with your children because that is not your house. It's the same thing when a man is attracted to you, attracted to physical beauty, attracted to the color of your hair, attracted to how you dress, attracted to big behind, attracted to big breast, attracted. At the end, when he has finished and it is time to pack up, it is time for you to close shop. They will say, "I'll see you tomorrow," and they will leave. It is the same thing. Now that we have talked about attraction, now let's talk about being compatible. Okay? Let's go to the next one. It says, capable of existing or living together in harmony. Being compatible means you are capable of existing or living together in harmony. That does not mean that you guys are not going to, That does not mean that you guys are not going to disagree. Remember what I told you guys, we don't hit below the belt. If we are fighting about this drink, I say this smoothie is red. You say no, it's not red. That is a shade of pink. Let's talk about it. No, why do you think it's red? It's red because I have a red lipstick and it matches my red lipstick. Okay? No. It's pink because from where I'm looking at it, I have a pink hair bow and it matches. You see, we argue about the points. We don't leave this drink and start arguing. That's why you don't see. That's why in your family, every one of you is blind. What killed your mother? Is it not blindness? That's why you could not see that this is pink. Okay, yes, blindness killed my mother. What about you? What about you? What killed your grandfather? No be glaucoma. Now because we know they see for a family. You see, now you're hitting below the belt. You're leaving the issue of argument and now going to do other things that are not necessary. You are now going to things that nobody asked you for. You are hitting below the belt. So when you are compatible with somebody, that means you are going to be capable to exist and live with that person in harmony. You disagree to agree, and then you agree to disagree, and it is okay. You do not hit below the belt. You love entirely. You are accepting entirely. You have, what is my definition of marriage? the coming together of an imperfect man who knows he is imperfect with an imperfect woman who knows and understands she is imperfect. But two of them have agreed to come together with their imperfection to create a perfect union. Because marriage is a perfect union. If you do marriage the way God created it, it's a perfect union. A man loves his wife that is willing to give his life for this wife. And this wife submits to that husband that is willing to give his life for her. It is a perfect union. That's my definition. That is our unique definition of marriage. We are not perfect. So we are going to make mistakes, but are we willing? Are you willing to accept that Mama Unique can want to color her hair sometimes? It's not a problem. Are you willing to accept, or because I colored my hair, you beat me black and blue, all these places will be bruised because how dare me go color my hair? That's not being compatible. Being compatible is that I know that you the kre. I'm even telling you, you see, this is my husband. Isha de mo. This by you. Isha de ma. I have accepted that Isha de ma, but we live together. Compatibility means you are capable of living and existing. You know, two of them are two different things. When you live, you actually live. When you exist, you exist. Just you are there, not happy, don't have joy, don't have peace. You're just existing. It's like they know you are there. But living comes with happiness, with joy, and everything, nothing inside it. So you should be able and capable to exist and also live with this person in harmony. That is what being compatible means. Okay, that's the first definition I liked. Let me tell you the second definition I chose. It says compatibility in a relationship means that both partners understand and accept each other's, I just said it, each other's life philosophy. Hold on a second. Each other's life philosophy and goals, as well as genuinely enjoy being around each other. You must be compatible means, you see, I'm giving you the first one we talked about being compatible is that you must be willing to exist and live with that person in harmony. Number two is not telling you that both partners must understand. You know, you can listen and not understand. I can hear you but not understand. Listening and understanding are two different things. I hear you is listening. I understand is I have processed it. I have put myself in your position to understand why you have that view. So he said the second one, you must understand and accept each other's life philosophy and goals. It's not about you. You might want to be a doctor and your wife understands it. Your girlfriend understands it. Your fiancé understands it. And she does not want to be a medical doctor. She just wants to have a store where she sells data. Will you be able to also understand that? Or will you say, no, you must be a medical doctor? I cannot be married to a data seller. I cannot be married to a smoothie maker. I cannot be married to a teacher. You must go back to school and be a medical doctor. She don't tell you, so guy, no do. My brain no fit do medicine. No, why can't you do it? People that are doing it, how many head do they have? Now, it's not about encouraging her. It's about manipulating and intimidating her. You know that girl knows how to sell data. You know she was selling this data before you met her. She's a college degree holder. It's not like she's an illiterate that you need her to go back to school. She has master's degree, but her family has opened a little shop for her to sell data. If you want her to be at the level of a doctor's wife, a doctor's wife, and you know, how can I be a doctor and my wife is selling that? Then take money, open a bigger data place for her. Let her be, even turn it into a business center. Data place here, photocopying here, people doing a binding of books over there. Then do it if that's what she has told you she enjoys. But most of us think being compatible means I must make you do what I want. Why are you a teacher? You met her a teacher. You know she loves to teach. She loves the children in her class. She goes way and beyond to provide for those children. And now you're telling her, I don't want you to teach anymore. I want you to go and be a nurse. She said, I don't like nurse. I don't like blood. I don't like seeing sick people. I will cry all through. You say, no, you see that nothing. If you don't go do that nothing, there'll be no peace in this house. Are you being compatible? So the second one says you must understand and accept. Understand it, process it. If you think it's lower and you think she's not, because some women also and some men also may have potentials, but they don't know how to assess those potentials. You might see a man and you notice that this man is very good in business, but he's just dealing with maybe just selling in the village market, and you have seen a potential in him. You can encourage him. That's not changing him. You can say, "Nah, I've seen that you can do better when you go to the city. You know what? Let me, instead of you staying here and selling rice from cup. Let us bring money and buy it in wholesale so you can be distributing bags of rice to people because you have seen his potential. You know he has a passion for what he does. You know he enjoys what he does. But you have also seen that he can do better than this. He can extend it. You see the definition I'm giving you guys. I want you to listen real good. Because most of the time we think we are helping somebody when we are crippling them. You must be a nurse. I'm encouraging you to be a nurse. Bros, I don't like nursing. I don't like blood. I don't like seeing sick people. I don't have the heart for it. I will cry. I will do this. And so you cry, but that is the one that makes more money in America. You must go be a nurse. There is nothing about it. My sister entered nurse. First year she fell. Second year she fell. She has been doing nursing for 7 years. She never passed prerequisites. You know the prerequisite you need to do to enter the program. She never passed them. But you say she must do it. Oh, you see that nursing? You must be a nurse. Bros, when will you understand that you are not being compatible with her in that area? When will you understand that you need to understand and accept her life philosophy and goals? As long as those goals are not detrimental to you and your children, as long as those goals are not detrimental to you and your relationship and your marriage, if that's what she wants to do, you met her a hairdresser, she was working in a salon when you were dating her. If you want to ask her, baby, what do you want to do with your life? She said, I like doing hair. And you don't want her to work for somebody, bros, bring that money, open salon for her. Open a big salon for her and then make her the manager where she doesn't have to do her. She will hire people to do it for her. But that is her joy. That is her passion. Those are her life philosophy and goals. Are you willing to accept it? When you married her, she was an evangelist. When you married her, she was a pastor. When you married her, she was the usher in her church. And now you told her, you cannot be an usher. You cannot be prophesying for people every day. Prophesy. You have to stop that. Bros, that's not being compatible. Or you, my sister, you know the man no go school. You know he did not go to school. You know he's an illiterate. He is just doing his mechanic thing. But God has blessed him in his mechanic shop. He is doing well. When he was paying your school fees, sister, you don't remember say he be illiterate. Oh? When he was paying your mother's hospital bill, you did not remember he was an illiterate. When he was paying your brother's business, you don't remember. When he did all this for you, you did not remember. Immediately he now say, okay, now that you have graduated, let me come and marry you. You say, me, okay? Yeah, me, marry you. You are an illiterate. We are not even compatible. Make you not speak that grammar. Oh, he was compatible with you when you were taking his money. He was compatible with you when he was the uncle man in your family. He was compatible with you when he was spending money on you. And now he's not compatible with you now because now you want to leave. Hey, Juju, my sister, I just saw your name. Why, Oma? Esther Emmanuel, I see you, my love. How are you doing? Taiwo Eunice, I see you, baby. How are you? Nkwacha blessing, one mother, I see you. Excuse me. So now you are no longer compatible. Being compatible with the mechanic man is to tell bros, you know what? I know you did not go to school, but I love you the way you are. But you know what we're going to do? It's not good that when customers come and they'll be blowing grammar, you're not hearing them. It's not good that you are depending on people to be counting your money. They might steal from you. It's not good that people that are working for you are all, at least they can hear English, they can speak it, but you know they hear. Bros, make we register you for night school. You dey do your mechanic for day and we go register you for night school. Not for you to go be a doctor, not for you to go be a nurse, but for you to be better equipped so that when people come to your shop and say, you told me you were going to buy clutch and you bought this, you say, bros, I hear that one. No be wetin we talk. Oh, no be wetin we talk. I told you I was going to buy clutch and I told you that clutch where I buy. You see, you are able to hear them. When they come and start blowing you both thinking say they hear, you go hear. That girl that is your accountant, when she wants to count 20,000 and say na 15, you say, sister, give me, make I count by myself. Piai, Bakam is 20,000. Do you see how being compatible works? You don't want to change the person, but you want to improve the person. You don't want to turn the person into what you want. That is manipulation. And when manipulation is involved, there is no love involved. Love and manipulation don't go hand in hand. They are two different things. Love is on its own road at Douglas Road. Manipulation is on Wedra Road. Two different long streets, two different corners of Owerri. All right. So when you want to be, so don't come and tell me, oh, well, Mama, Unique, we are not compatible. Hey, sister, you're not compatible. But when you were chocolating, there was this case I saw. This man was training this guy. I think the man is, he sells at our area. Like these people that deal with leather material, like leather, you do chairs. So the guy is a young guy and I think maybe he dropped out at JSS3 or whatever. But his uncle started that business. He went and learned how to do that business. So he has done very well. He lives in Aba, he has his own house. He has built a house in village. You see, that's how we Africans judge you. He has a house in his father's compound. He has a car. He lives in a very nice 3-bedroom flat in Aba, has his own shop, very big warehouse with boys that work for him. He met this girl, and this girl said, okay, they started dating. The boy did not sneak around though. He was not sneaking around. He came straight to this girl's family and told them, I love your daughter. I want to marry your daughter. And the father and the mother say, yes, we know. We know go school. And we don't want our daughter not to go to school. She's our first child. So at least let her go school. The man said, okay, so why is she not in school? He said, because we don't get money to make her, she go take jump and WAEC. The boy said, okay, don't worry about it. I will train her. Thinking that I've come to the family. This guy went home and brought, because the boy's father and mother are dead. It's her auntie that raised him. Okay. So the auntie, the mom's sister or the father's sister, one of that, but I know it's an auntie. So the auntie came, the uncle that gave him money came to meet this girl's family. Okay. So it's like we are in-laws, but they have not done the traditional right because the father said, let her be married as a graduate. This boy got the form, WAEC, JAMB, the girl got into university, went into to do law, finished doing law. Final year, the man now told the girl, okay, now that you're finished now, I want to come and do stuff. But he said that he started noticing towards the end of the, law school, they finish law in Nigeria, then they go to law school. He said when she was in law school, is it Abuja or Lagos? I can't remember. Where is it now? Is it Abuja or Lagos? That the girl will not call. And then when he goes to see the girl is like ashamed, like I'm studying, always giving excuses. I'm studying, come to where I stay, but we don't want to go out with him. When he says something, the girl will, hit him on the leg and say like, that's not how you say it. You said it wrong. And this girl was never correcting him before. He said this girl now started correcting him. That's not how you say it. You don't call it. It's not what. The man say, baby, it doesn't matter. This is how I speak. It doesn't matter. So he said, and then he left. So within that time, somebody started telling him, women, we are the greatest enemies of ourselves now. The girl's best friend started calling the man to tell the man that this girl is getting married to another man. The man lives in Dubai. And that he's talking, that they're about to come and do traditional rites. The boy say, they can't do that now. The parents can't do that. Because the parents knows that I didn't come to deceive their daughter. I've been dating their daughter 4 years in university, then 1 year of law school. Why would they? The girl is about to graduate, and then I'm going to, what does that mean? The boy said he took his auntie and uncle and went to this girl's family. The mother and the father say, no, these are bad belle people, bad belle people. Bad belle people, they lie. Not be true. He said, okay. And this girl is from, I think, Delta side. So she, how far it is from Aba to the girl's village. So he said he came back and left it. The girl, every time he called the girl will be answering in monosyllables. Hi, baby, how are you doing? Hi, fine. Yeah. So the boy said he started noticing that this girl is losing interest. So you know what he did? He said, let me just keep quiet and see what she will do. So he said he kept quiet. So when he now stopped, because he noticed that he's the only one calling the girl. So he said, okay, let me not call the girl. Let me see what she will do. Let me see if she will call me. He said for the 2 months he did not call this girl did not call. But the girl would text her, and we're studying for our finals. You know, this bar exam is so difficult. I hope you're okay. Kept quiet. Do you know this guy from Dubai came back? And this girl, parents collected bride price, traditional, did everything. But they didn't do it big because they knew the boy might hear it. This family can their daughter without telling this boy. It was the same best friend that called the boy and told the boys, even sent pictures to the boy and told the boy, look at what is happening. The boy said, the boy kept quiet. A month after, the boy went back to Dubai. Now this girl is pregnant. Okay? So this boy now waited. She graduated from her law school, did her call to bar, took her exam pass, they had her call to bar, and the boy now showed up. Say, you are graduating, you didn't even tell me. And they were all looking at him like, what are you doing here? Ah, God have mercy. They were looking at him like, what are you doing here? He said he told the father and the mother, so even you guys, after everything I did, when I met you guys were living in a mud house. The house where you guys did traditional wedding for her, I built it for you guys. Because I thought those 4-bedroom bungalow, I built it. Put a fence around it. Put borehole. Bought you guys generator. Because I thought I was doing this for my in-laws. You have the heart. The boy said, you know what? Forget about it. I'm not fighting. I'm not anything. He has shown me. All I want from you guys is every dime I have spent on her. Tell her Dubai husband to give you guys the money and you guys forward it to me. That's all. I'm not here to fight. I'm not. Just every penny. How are we going to know? How much did you? The boy said he spent 20 million naira. They should give it to him. You know the saddest part of this story? This girl got pregnant and started talking to the man. The man went back to Dubai. You know how Nigerians, or not Nigerians, the world is. Karma is real. It doesn't miss any door. This person told this person, this person told this person, this person told this person. The boy got to Dubai, and one of the girls that he knows in Dubai knows this girl. So when he now started showing them his traditional wedding picture, the girl said, how can you marry this girl? This girl was dating, let me use Nelson. This girl was dating Nelson. Nelson trained him in school. Nelson paid for school. We all know Nelson that time. When he comes to visit this girl in the university, all of us that are around, you give us money. How can? They are not even broken up. How did you? The man said, what? The girl told everything. The man now called this girl to ask this girl, do you know who Nelson is? He said, yeah. Who is Nelson to you? Oh, he used to be my ex. He said, oh, really, your ex? When was the last time he was your ex? She started, how is you I love? The man said, you know what? Forget it. When you give birth to that baby, call me. Do you know now? The man left. She has lost Nelson. Nelson is demanding for 20 million. Now she is pregnant with a child. Do you know she has given birth to that child now? It's a baby boy. The man in Dubai does not send a dime to her. She is now struggling, a single mother of one. She has come out doing little job here and there. You see how job is in Nigeria. Her parents, did you see the whole mess? Did you see the whole mess? Why? Because she was attracted to what the man could give, so that he did not go to school, so that he cannot speak English, so that he could not put 2 sentences together. But what? She did not mind, because what she wanted was what was attracting her. The money, the taking care of, providing for her, paying for apartment, paying for school fees, taking care of his brother, taking care of his mother. But now she knew from the start that they were not compatible. She knew that now that after you finish being a lawyer, he is over here with JSS quality of education. You are here with being a lawyer. How is it going to match? She knew that, but she used that man to get what she wants. She used that man to get what she wanted at that time. Now she is Aaron. Obaziaka. She not get the man. Now she's begging. Please, for old time's sake, please forgive me. I am so sorry. Do you want to go back to him now? No, he doesn't want you. All he wants is his money. He said if they don't give him his money, he's going to get a bulldozer and come and bulldoze their house in the village. My uniques, these two are quite different. Whatever it took you to get him or her is going to take you twice that to keep. And that twice is that compatibility. When you see you are not compatible with your man, your woman, your fiance, or whoever, baby, talk about it, whatever. Okay, for example, now, I know of a lady, she is a Muslim. No, she's a Christian. And then she met this guy. This guy is loaded. This guy is loaded. She said she wanted to marry the guy. She started dating the guy because things were hard for her. Very, very hard for her. She came to this country, knows nobody. The person that she knows kicked her out. So, you know, the way America is hard to survive on your own. So when she met this guy was nice, was just nice to her. And then gradually, according to her, she fell in love with the man. I don't know whether she fell in love with the man or she was just attracted to the man for what the man was doing. The man helped her. She got somebody to help her get her papers, got somebody to do everything for her. Then the man proposed to her. She said, Mama Unique, what do you think? I said, don't you think it's going to be a problem? You're a Christian. He's a Muslim. You know, they pray 5 times. They cover themselves. You are somebody that likes to show you where you are. You not sure it's going to be a problem? You better talk about this before you enter. She talked to the man. The man said, oh, no, don't worry about it. As long as you don't take my children to your church, you can go to church anytime you want to go, do anything. But anytime we want to go to the mosque, I'll go to the mosque with my children. You can stay if you don't want to come. It's okay. I'm not going to do anything to you. It's okay. So the girl said, well, I think it's okay. I said, well, it's not my marriage, it's yours. So she got married to the guy. It wasn't up to 2 weeks. And the man told her, all this rubbish of going to the church is going to stop. You must go to the mosque with us. And my children are going to go to the mosque with you. Everybody is going to go as a family. And she's not, no, that's not what I bargained. I talked about it. But what did you think? What did you think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen? If you see those things, those signs that you guys are not going to go, that's why I ask you guys, ask questions. Stop being afraid to ask questions. How many children do you want? He might want 12 and you want 3. Then after 3, he say, oh, I told you I want 12. Oh. Then he'll begin to bring side chicks to bring children for you. Or he'll begin to force you, you must get up to that 12. Talk about stuff. What do you want? Polygamy. Now, polygamy is a topic now. Before you marry your husband, you better ask, do you think you might want to do polygamy in future? Even though he might change tomorrow, but at least ask those questions. Because, do you like Brandon? Do you like so many wives? Because I don't want to be part of polygamy. So, do you want, and you're not a Muslim, so you're a Christian. So, what is your opinion about that? Talk about those issues that can cause problem. Those are your strengths when you want to be compatible with somebody. You are open, you are honest, you are accepting. Remember, as we are saying, this second one, say what? You must be understanding and accepting of their life philosophy and goals. You might not know what they want to do. You might not understand why I like to teach. You might not understand it. Like my husband would tell me, I don't know how when you get into the daycare with all this noise, you are laughing. Don't you get tired? That's me. I love it. I can get inside the classroom. I can be on the floor with those kids. I can be rolling on the floor. I can be doing anything. That's me. I love it. Some other people will walk into that classroom and they're like, oh, no. No. I can't do it. My husband doesn't like the noise. He's like, oh, they're too loud. But that's him. I can't do what he does. I don't like blood. When my children were younger, when they get sick, I cry my eyes red. I can remember the first time that I took my daughter Casey as a child to go get shots. I was crying so much. What? Okay. I was crying so much. They wanted to give my daughter a shot. I was crying so much that the doctor told my husband, you know what? Please come and carry the child. Hey, you, get out. Hey, and because I was crying, my baby Casey was crying. She didn't know why I was crying. When they bring the needle closer, I go, the man said, excuse me, sir, excuse me. Are you the husband? My husband said, yes, you take the child. Hey, you, get out. I went out of the hallway. I was like this. I know they'll say, what kind of a Nigerian woman is this? I was at the hallway. Only shot, oh, shot. When my children hurt themselves and there is blood, I run. The only way you see me clean that blood is if Nasne Hirim is not here. That's the only way. As I'm cleaning it, I'm like, I can't do hospitals. I cannot. I can't. That's why I always tell Juju, when I'm telling my sister Juju something and she's trying to prescribe, like if I say something like, oh, this, she say, yeah, I think that person needs like a 5 milligrams of this. I say, ha, Juju, my sister, how do you know this thing? She start laughing because I can't do it. I can't do it. But you have to understand. My husband had to understand that I cannot do that one you do, just like you cannot do the one I do. But we understand and accept each other's life philosophy and goals. Some goals can be changed. If you notice that your wife's goal is to go be Oloshi somewhere, you can change that one. Now, that is not a goal. So I'm not saying that you can enhance some goals. Maybe she has decided she doesn't want to go to school anymore, but she wants to open a salon. You can make it a sophisticated one. You can give it a classy one. You can bring money and open it bigger, put it in a good location. Then tell her, go do nice school so you can learn how to speak to your customers so nobody go to insult you, say you know fit knack English. You can improve her in those areas. But do you understand where she's coming from? Do you understand why she is who she is? Do you understand why he is who he is? Do you understand and accept that person for who they are? Because that is the definition of being compatible with each other. Being compatible with each other, you have to understand and accept where they're coming from. That's number 2. Then number 3, let's go. Remember what I told you. The first one is that you must be capable to exist and live with them. Okay? You are going to exist and you're also going to live with them in harmony. Not be 1 week, one trouble. Not be 1 week, one trouble. It's not, you cannot be cantankerous. There are some men that are cantankerous. There are some women that are cantankerous. If they never fight in a week, they never rest. It's like drugs. They are hooked on it. They must fight. They must quarrel. They must worry you. They must do this because that's who they are. Okay? That's number 2. The third definition that I like says, you must be able to exist or occur together without conflict. You must, even if there is conflict, you must have conflict resolution. You must have a way of resolving conflict among yourselves without belittling the next person. You don't have to call me names to feel good about yourself. You don't have to belittle me or gaslight me or dismiss me, discharge me to make you feel like, oh, you are okay, you are the man of the house. You don't have to belittle your husband to show that, oh, you are the woman that makes the most money. No. When you're compatible, you will know how to, even when a conflict will exist or will not exist, but even when it exists, there is a method to that madness. There is a method of conflict resolution. That's when I say you can't hit below the belt. You don't call names. You don't bring families into it. You don't use their disability against them. Let's say you're married to a woman that is blind. Because you are mad, now you don't want to help her. You let her hit her head on every wall in her house because you want to show her pepper. Or you're married to a woman that is on a wheelchair and you're the one that helped wheel her up and wheel her down. But because you guys disagreed about the TV, she will call you and say, baby, I want to go use the bathroom. You say, bathroom, there. Bathroom, kill you there. Don't even call my name. You are now using her disability against her. That's not being compatible, baby. That's being wicked. That is hitting below the belt. You know those things that are dear to her. Maybe you bought a car for her every morning when she wants to go to work, because you guys had a disagreement last night. When you're going to work, you take her car keys and go to work because you want her to feel the pain. And you know the saddest part of it is that some of my sisters, some of my brothers, when you talk about it, they say, well, what can you do now? That's who he is. Yes, that's who he is. But do you understand that that is being mean? That is being wicked to the person you claim to love. You're using their disability against them. You're using their weaknesses against them. Just like some of our sisters also do. Maybe you begged your husband for money And he said, my sister, there's no money till this week. But hopefully by next week, if I get money, I go give you. That night, let God bless him. And he dares to bring that his little hand close to you. API. Will you keep your hands to yourself? You don't have money, eh? You don't have money this week, right? Okay. When do you say you have the money? Next week. When is next week, then you can touch me. Some of us do it. And we don't think it is manipulation. It is classic manipulation. It is classic wickedness. If we disagreed and you're mad, I'm not saying you should go make love when you're mad, because that's not even making love. That's having sex. Talk about what is making you mad. Conflict resolution, resolve it. And then if you want to continue making your love, then you continue. Don't use making love as a dash. You want to use it to pepper your husband. I told you I need a new car. My car is messed up. And brother say, yeah, I know you need a new car. But the problem about needing a new car now is, baby, we're building a house in the village. I cannot build a house and buy a car for you to become my sister. I have patience now. But honey, you know I need that car. You know that my friends, their husband just bought them all what do you people ride in Nigeria? Lexus. I am the only one still using a Toyota Camry. Because, baby, please, honey, I can't. Because give me at least 1 year. But I promise you next year birthday, I'll give it to you. Okay, baby. And that night you go wear your bomb shot. Hey, this one where you wear, the lower part of your buttocks is even show you. That is to pepper him. And you know, say, brother, waiting, brother, see, long throat no go later. You wear it and then you wear your crop top so that everything they pam 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 they show. Now so you go come bend down to get a remote control. You know, brother, they here they watch TV. Now in front you want bend get the remote control. As you they bend, brother, ahead they go like this. As you they bend, hey brother, turn off TV, saying why it's time to go to bed. Because brother don't charge you, brother is ready. And then when you come, you keep quiet. You put on your cologne. Mm-mm, 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 you they smell like heavenly. Now so you go lay down for bed. Now come move your behind up a little bit. As brother they come, brother they happy. Today that today, today that today. Now so brother go lay down say, hey, baby, eat tajai. Don't touch me. Did you not say it's next year you're going to buy car? Next year we'll talk. Then she go push the behind up more. Hey, brother go say, Jesus, waiting be this. Jesus, waiting be this, waiting be this. Sister, I will buy you a brother. We promise to buy a car tomorrow. Brother don't get money. Brother don't get shishi. But brother, they say anything just to for this night. Let this night happen. And that's what we do. We manipulate, and then we think we're compatible. We intimidate, then we think we're compatible. You must understand and accept each other's goals, each other's decisions, as long as, let me say that, as long as it's not detrimental to our family. My decision, the profession I want to do, my career, my vision, my dream cannot be detrimental to the Ehirim household. Nelson's own cannot be detrimental to the healing's household. If it is detrimental to our household, then we need to go back to the drawing board. Something is not right. My uniques. Now let's talk about what do we need? What are the areas you should look at when you are trying to be compatible? Number one area is physical. You have to see, you cannot marry somebody you are ashamed of. Even though we talk about don't focus so much on physical, also don't dismiss physical. Don't be the kind of a man, your wife will be walking in front and your 3 mice are at the back, pretending like you're looking for something because you don't want people to know that this is your wife. Don't be the kind of sister that you are married to a man, but if your husband is going to church, you'll be pretending like you're looking for something and be looking at him to make sure he has gone really, really far, and then you follow him behind because you don't want people to know that that's your husband. So physical is important, but it's not the most important thing, because physical is what attracts you, what brings you to that relationship for compatibility to take place. Physical is what brings you, because you saw something you like. If you didn't like it, you look and say, that's not my type. You move, you look away. Something attracted you. So that thing that attracted you must be important to you, but not the center of everything. These days, we know they get ugly girls or ugly men. Okay, like my father will say, work hard, John. Okay, no, they ugly. As long as the man has equal key, money, man, no, they ugly. Check all these celebrities. Go back 10 years to their Facebook and see their pictures. And then look at them now. Do you guys remember Flavor when Flavor came on the scene? The Flavor you see now, was it the Flavor you see when he came out and said, "Nah, Bania, if any game"? You remember the first time Flavor came? He was a handsome man, but not this handsome. Money. Money. There is no ugly man. Just like there is no ugly woman. When they beat their face, hey, they beat it into shape. Beat it into shape. It's only when they take out the makeup you say, but the makeup will they beat their nose. There's this makeup they do. You see this my nose that is big. They will do it and your nose will become like a Oliocha's nose. Becomes very straight. They beat their cheek. It go be like a newborn baby skin. They beat their eyebrow. They put their eyelashes. Now so you gonna do like this. There is no ugly woman. Those when not get chest, there's plastic surgery. They go get chest. Those when not get behind, waiting happen. They go get them and begin shake them. You know they see blessed CEO. They shake her own. Now so you be. If your stomach big, they go do lipo. If they don't want to do lipo, they go take what do you people call those things? What do you people call those things? Tommy, what is those things? Spencer, Spenders or whatever. They put them even if they don't go they breathe. After they put that thing, and so their shoulders go there like this. They will not fit breathe. But if you see them, their shape go be and So there is no ugly woman now. So physically, it must be something that you are not ashamed of. You have to be compatible physically. It must be somebody that you are proud to call your own. Not somebody that, you must, don't focus so much on it. But at least it must be something that is pleasing to you. Something attracted you to it. Number two, you must be compatible emotionally. What do I mean? Emotionally is you must be emotionally vulnerable to each other. When you see your husband crying over something, don't call him a crybaby. When you see your wife crying over something, don't call her a crybaby. When she's opening her heart and being vulnerable to you, do you understand and accept, just like we said? Do you understand and accept, just like we said initially? The beautiful thing about compatibility, do you emotionally support each other? When your husband is going through stuff at work, can he emotionally come and open up? That fiance, that boyfriend, do he open up to you emotionally? Can you look at him and know, Nelson is not looking good today? Now, what happened? What happened at your work? It's like, did anything happen? You're not sounding like your usual self because emotionally, you guys are compatible. You feel it when he's not happy. He feels it when you're not happy. He feels you when you're happy, he knows. When you are happy, she knows. Because emotionally, you guys are together. You're compatible. Compatibility is not only in money. There are so many ways you have to be compatible. Physically, number one. Number two, emotionally. Emotionally. Can I open up to you? Am I safe with you? Most of us are married, but we're not safe with our partners. When you're suffering, you wait until when your husband go out, you go into the closet. When you hear him open the door. Baby, are you back? Yes. Okay. What's wrong? Why are you sounding like you've been crying? Oh no, I have a cold. Because you are so scared to open up emotionally to him. You are so scared to tell him what you're going through. You're so scared to tell him that you just lost your job. You're so scared to tell him that your brother was fired from his job. You're so scared to tell him that your mother is sick in the hospital and you don't have money to pay for hospital bill. Even if he doesn't give you the money, but you are emotionally connected that you can open up emotionally to him or her and you do not feel anything. You do not feel like the world is going to laugh at you. You do not feel that he's going to use it against you. Somebody write it down for me in the comment section. The reason why most of us don't open up emotionally and are not compatible emotionally is because we are scared that when we open up to you or our partner or our spouse, they will use it against you. Let me give you a good example. Maybe the man, your husband, your fiance, your boyfriend came to you and said, baby, my sister hurt me. I went to my sister's house and my sister walked me out of out of her house. I felt so humiliated. I felt like that little boy I was when I was a little boy. Baby, I am so hot. It's okay, baby. It's okay. 3 weeks after, you guys get into an argument, maybe arguing about these cherries I'm eating, and your husband said, this cherry is dark red. You say, no, it's pink. He said, no, it's red. He said, no, it's pink. He said, how do you know? I am the one that eat cherry, and I'm telling you it's dark red. And you're telling me, have you eaten it before? You say, you see, it's only when you see me now you run your mouth. Did you not go to your sister's house yesterday, 3 weeks ago, and they walked you out and you came back here crying like a baby? Mama's boy, sister's boy. Look at you. It's only when you see a kudo, you start running like, it's not great, it's not great, it's not great. Go to your sister's house now, and you come back here crying like a little baby. Please, Febiko, don't disturb my life. My uniques, how many of us do that? That man opened up to you. He was vulnerable with you. He shared his emotions with you. What did you do? You threw it right back in his face. Men do it too. Your wife will come and tell you, I went to my parents' house today. Me and my sister, we were fighting. We were fighting because my sister said something about you, honey. And I told my sister, you dare not talk to my husband like that. I said, don't worry, don't worry. Next 3 weeks, she'll do something. You say, that's why when you go to your family house, you people will be talking about me over there. And you couldn't even beat your sister up on my behalf. And then you came back here crying like a little 6-year-old girl. How many of us do it? Compatibility is not only in we are compatible in relationship. We are compatible. It has branches. You must be compatible physically. You must be compatible emotionally. And then you must be compatible mentally and psychologically. Don't go marry somebody that doesn't reason at the same level you reason. That is a big no-no. When you marry somebody, the way you reason goes, let's say, 1,000 miles a minute, and the person you married only goes 10 miles a minute. Do you see the big difference? All your life, you're going to be explaining something to somebody that will not understand it. And because he or she does not understand it, insecurities will set in. He'll begin to say, oh, is it because you went to school more than me? Then when insecurity gets in, the next stage is manipulation and intimidation. Now he wants to show you, oh, you go school, but I'm the man. Oh, you go school, but I'm the woman. Now we begin to be power tussle, always fighting in that marriage, always having problems in that marriage, because at the end of the day, your brain power is not at the same level. If you are not at the same level, but you love that person, try and give them night school. You can teach them yourself. I know of a lady who married a guy who lives in Australia. The guy did not go to school, but he went to Australia. He's a hustler. He has money. He came and married the girl. And when he came to Nigeria and married the guy told her, see, you live in Australia, you speak all this English, but the boy couldn't read. The boy can't read. He knows his name, he knows little things, but he cannot read. The guy says, it's not good that you don't know how to read and you have all this money. You know what the girl did? The girl went and paid a tutor because the man has money to be coming to their house and teaching the husband. Started teaching the husband until this man, I could not believe it. The man could speak very well now, carry himself. There's this new acquired confidence the man has. I was shocked. When we went to Nigeria 2021, they took us out. I was shocked. We were talking speaking English, and the man was hanging with us. I'm like, wow. I asked the girl, I said, what happened? He said, Auntie, I had to get a tutor. Because I knew I didn't want to change him, but I wanted him to be able to hang around my friends, hang around his friends, hang around family, hang around people. And when you say you live in Australia, at least you can not only speak, anybody can speak, no, but at least when somebody presents a paper in front of you, you can be able to read that paper and understand it. And that's what you see how they are compatible, but what she did was to enhance him. Did not change him, but enhanced him. Took him up a little bit, improved his brain power so that they can be reasoning at the same level. at least. Because most of the time when you live outside Nigeria, even if you didn't go to school, it exposes you because this society is different. If you see somebody that didn't go to school here, you will not know. Because you see, the society exposes you, it enlightens you. Your level of awareness is high because of the things you see. So the boy could, like wing it. But when push comes to shove, he couldn't. And the wife noticed that. And that's how every time the man stayed in Nigeria, according to her, for 6 solid months. And every day the tutor came and until the man was at the level where he can read, he can sign his papers, he doesn't have to depend on his friends, he could do all that. He said that when he finally comes back to Nigeria, he's going to move his business to Nigeria. He's going to go register in the university, even if it is what do you call those things? Distant learning, distant education. You can improve mentally and psychologically. You have to be reasoning at the same level. When you say a joke, they will understand it's a joke, that you're not making fun of them. It's about the level of their mentality. You see, I can come in and say, Mama Unique, my hair, this hair, why is your hair the color of the behind of a chicken, for example? And you say, okay, yes, so because they understand it's a joke. They don't understand that you're making fun of them. They don't understand that you're laughing at them. That's when you are mentally and psychologically compatible. You are way, way up there. Even if you are not up, even if they are not at the same level, but at least you are here and he is here, or he is here and she is here. The difference is not that much. So when they start living with you as a married couple and start doing a lot of things, they can pick it up. But when the difference is a lot, baby, it is a big problem. It is a big problem. That's when you start seeing men that say they are ashamed to take their wives anywhere because they have grown, they've become medical doctors, and their wives are still that 15-year-old or 18-year-old or 20-year-old hairdresser she brought to America, who does not work, who doesn't do anything because her husband can afford the money for her to stay at home. So because her husband can afford that, she doesn't have to work, so she's not socializing, she's not meeting people, she's just at home. Now she's at home and then her husband has improved so much that he doesn't even want to take her anywhere. Do you know what it does to a woman? Do you know what it does to a man? He's feeling like you're left out, you're feeling like nobody sees you, you're feeling like nobody's understanding or accepting you, you're just existing, you are not living. So that is very important, mental and psychological compatibility. Okay? The fourth one is financial. Financial doesn't mean he or she must have the same money, but he or she must have the same philosophy about money. What do I mean by that? Do you believe in saving? Do I believe in saving? Do we believe that we don't have to all the money? We have to keep some. Do we believe in financially we can invest? Do we believe financially you need to work, I need to work? Do we believe that we cannot be just spending money anyhow? So financially, that is the financial compatibility. Are you guys financially? Because if one is a saver and one is a spender, and the one that is spending, the one that is saving, if they don't have a way of settling it, maybe, okay, you know what, since you spend too much money, we'll take pocket money and be spending. Leave this one, let me manage it for paying our bills. Unless they come or reach an agreement, most of the time it will destroy homes. Finances, I've told you guys, two things is the foundation of most breakups: finances and sex. But nobody wants to talk about it. It's always money and sex. But they talk about every other thing. Nobody wants to talk about these two. Because if you talk about money, they will say you're a gold digger. If you talk about sex, they will say, child, this girl is rotten. This man is rotten. So they hide those ones and talk about every other thing. So financial compatibility is very important. How do you both of you see money? Does one person see money that you are the wife, you go make money, I'm the man, I'll just sit at home? Or will the man say, or the woman say, you are the man, go make money, I sit at home and be chocolating the money because I'm the woman, I'm supposed to be your helper? So you guys have to talk about that. It's very, very important. The fifth one is social compatibility. Socially, how are you guys? Are you an introvert? She's an extrovert? Do you like to always go out there and party while he is a quiet type, it is okay. As long as you guys come to an agreement, a compromise. Okay, I am a quiet person. I don't like to go out that much. You are the life of the party. Let us come to an agreement. Once in a while, we'll go to parties. Once in a while, we'll stay home. And when we go to parties, we're not going to stay till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. If we leave by 10, maybe around 12, 1, you should have had enough fun and then we'll come back. Compatibility. Even though you guys might not have the same personality, but you guys have compromised where it works for two of you. You guys have compromised where it works for two of you. You go some days, we don't go some days. Some days we just sit home. Because you're a quiet person, you like to watch movie. Maybe the first time you are off, we'll watch movie. Then the next time you're off, we'll go to parties. Since your wife like party, you like movies. Find a way to balance it. That is the only way you can be compatible. Okay? Then another one is cultural compatibility. Unless you are strong enough, don't go be compatible or join with somebody where you guys have two different cultures that you don't even understand. And that does not mean you cannot marry anybody. Let me say that because most people will misunderstand it. That does not mean if you're Igbo, you cannot marry a Yoruba. No. That does not mean if you're Yoruba, you cannot marry an Hausa person. No. It means culturally, if I am an Igbo man and I want to marry I want to marry an Hausa man, okay? Invest in learning that culture. Get to understand what their culture talks about raising children, about marriages, their belief system, what they do in their culture, how do they treat widows, how do they treat widowers, how do they treat finances, make sure you know. The problem we have these days is that we are too carried away. Oh, I love him, I love you. Love is not enough. I keep telling you guys this thing, love is not enough. You need love, you need acceptance, you need dedication, you need loyalty, you need trustworthiness, you need honesty, you need commitment, you need a lot. Love is not the only thing. Oh, I love him, I love, and then you're done. No, a lot of things are involved. You can marry any culture because we're all God's children. But the truth of the matter is get to know that culture. If you want to marry an Igbo man, get to know what Igbo culture talks about marriage. How do their wives act? How do their husbands act? What does their culture do? How do they raise their children? So that way it will not be a problem in your marriage. Don't come there and say, well, you should understand I'm not an Igbo. I'm not an Igbo. But you are now an Igbo. You're married to an Igbo man. Don't go there and be on your white horse and say, well, I'm not a Yoruba girl. I'm not a Yoruba girl. Do I know your culture? Yes, get to know his culture. Or get to know his culture. This is the culture for your children. This is where your children are going to come from. Why are we always investing in, if it is how to find makeup now on YouTube, you will go look at 50 videos, find out how to do act, how to do it, how to do it, how to do eyelashes, how to do this one, act it up. You know all those things. Who taught you? Now YouTube. So go back to the same YouTube and find out Yoruba culture. What is it all about? This is your children's legacy. These are where your children are going to come from. You invest in knowing every other thing. You want to know what Papa Emeka is doing down the street. You want to know what Mama Juliana is doing the other side. You want to know what Mama Unique. You know everybody in your street that is sleeping with a married man. You know everybody down the street that has a boyfriend. But you don't know the culture you want to marry into. Take your time. This is your life. Baby, this is your life. Cultural compatibility. Don't use culture as an excuse. Oh, we're not compatible now because I'm Igbo, he's Yoruba. You didn't know he was Yoruba when you married him. You didn't know he was Yoruba when you said yes. So spend time and get to know the Yoruba culture. Spend time, go close to your mother-in-law, go close to your sister-in-law, read books, go watch videos so that you can get to know that culture which you're marrying into. And then the last one is spiritual compatibility. You have to be spiritual compatible. That does not mean that if you're a Christian, you want to convert to a Muslim, you cannot. Or if you're a Muslim and you want to convert to a Christian, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying make sure you are on the same page about your children, about the religion in your family, about the religion in your marriage. Make sure you know. Don't go say, hey, I know he's a Muslim now, but he told me that I can go to my church, and now he's saying no. Did you ask? Did you know his father was the imam of their mosque? And it is a taboo for the child of the imam, the wife of the son of the imam, to be going to church. Did you ask about that? So before you start saying, hey, but they should understand now, I'm a Christian. I've always been a Christian before we married. And so get to know that religion. If it's deeper life you're marrying into, you better go find out whether they wear earring, go, whether they wear panto, you better go find out. If na Sabbath you want to, your husband na Sabbath man, you better cherubim and seraphim, you better make sure you know how to dance. You can wear your white robe and know how to dance. Don't go and say, no, you want to come in with your own clothes, because they should know that you have always been a fashionista. So these people will not stop you. You can do that. I did that with Scripture Union. I was wearing my earring, but that Scripture Union was not my husband. If he was my husband, I would have said, no, if you know people don't want me to dress, let me leave. So there are certain places you can do that, but not in a marriage, not in a relationship. So those are the 7 areas you need to make sure you are compatible before you get into that marriage. If you're already in a marriage, I want you to use those 7 areas too and check and make sure you are compatible in those areas. Something attracted you to that marriage, to that relationship, to that man, to that woman. Make sure compatibility keeps you in that marriage, in that relationship. You must be physically compatible. You must be emotionally compatible. You must be psychologically and mentally compatible. You must be socially compatible. Some of us are social birds. Some of us are introverts. Some of us are extroverts. Make sure that if you guys are different, you guys don't have to be the same. I am an extrovert. My husband is an introvert. But we sat down and we made it in a way where I bring out, we as a couple satisfy that in me, and we also satisfy that quiet in him. Compromise, social. Then we talk about cultural. Then we talk about spiritual. That's 6 of them. And we talk about spiritual. Okay? Make sure you are compatible in these ways. And remember what I told you. Attraction is to provoke interest, to make you take a second look, to make you say, I like that. But something else has to keep you there. And the thing that keeps you there is, are you guys compatible in these 6 areas I have said? Whatever it took you to get her or him, it takes you twice that to keep him or her. And then what did we say about compatibility? Compatibility, number 1, is the capability to exist and live in harmony with that person. Number 2, you must understand and accept each other's philosophy of life and goals and visions. You don't have to change them. When you see it's their passion, you can enhance it, you can encourage it, you can modernize it, you can motivate it, you can inspire it, but that is theirs. You must understand and accept it. And then the last one is, you must remember that conflicts will exist. And when they exist, you must have positive conflict resolutions so that you guys don't hit below the belt, but you stay on the topic. Guys, that's all I have for you guys. Okay? So, my single sisters, that man that you've been around, are you guys compatible? Or are you just attracted to him because of what you're getting? My brother, this girl that you're doing with, are you attracted to the big boobs and the big behind? What else are you attracted to? Do you know her character? Is she what you want to be? Is she who you want to be the mother of your children? Do you see that you guys are compatible, or the big breast and the big behind is closing your eyes? You're not seeing that culturally you're not compatible. Physically, apart from the big breast and the big behind, you are showing your friends. So they say, nah, this your girl na body. This your girl na body. That's the only thing you get. Your friends are praising you that you have a bad girl. The girl is bad. What else did you get? Physically, are you in the next 2-3 years, when she has a child and the big boobs go this way and the big behind goes flat, what happens? Are you going to chase her away? Now, physical has disappeared. What next? Are you compatible spiritually? Are you compatible culturally? Are you compatible emotionally? Are you compatible socially? And are you compatible psychologically and mentally? If you are compatible in this way, then my sister, ahead, go ahead and marry him. Go ahead and marry her, my brother. But don't let attraction deceive you. Do not be moved by what you see. How did I say it? Do not be excited about what a man drives. Be excited about what drives him as a man and what drives her as a woman. Not the kind of car they are driving. Because they might be on Legacy Benz today. Tomorrow they might buy a Lamborghini. So the kind of car does not matter. What matters is the prospect, the zeal. Are you compatible? Can you live together in harmony, like the definition says? Can you live without conflict, or even when there is conflict, can you resolve it amicably and positively without causing harm to each other? If you are not able to do that, baby, maybe it's reflection time. It's time for you to sit down and ask yourself, what exactly am I doing? Do not be afraid to ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Do not be afraid to say, baby, I noticed that last week I was crying. You just came and you walked away. And he told you, baby, let me tell you the truth. I don't do cries. He's already telling you emotionally, you guys are not compatible. You're here crying your eyes, and he came and saw you, looked at you, and walked away. Say, baby, I cried for more than an hour. You didn't even ask me what's wrong. Baby, let me be honest. I don't do cries. I don't do those crocodile tears. I don't. Emotionally, he's not vulnerable. Oh, excuse me. Emotionally, you guys are not compatible. You are vulnerable. You're emotional. He is not. He's not. And that's going to be a problem. These are the kind of problems you should see. Don't pretend like you're not seeing it. It's there. All right? All right, my uniques. Let me see if anybody wants to say something, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. This one I'm sneezing. Oh, please let me not get another cold. I hate to have cold. Jesus Christ. Cold just messes you up. All right, guys, let me put the link. Does anybody want to share anything? Guys, we have the live we are going to do on Saturday. You better be there. This live we're going to do, we have a live unique. This lady is going to come and tell her story. She's going to come and tell her story, what she did, how she made a lot of mistakes, listening to herself, thinking she was in love. She reached out to me after the Sabi Saturday on Saturday, and she told me that she really wants to tell her story. But I told her I don't want her to tell her story, saying the names of the people. So what we're going to do by the grace of God on Saturday, guys, you better be at that live. That girl's story is a lesson for every single unique, both men and women. Please invite your friends. Saturday is going to be different. Some of the time they write me and they tell me, don't say, just tell my story, but don't call my name. This girl is going to be right here on the screen. But we're going to cover her face and she's going to tell her story. This girl is only 21 years old, but she has lived a lifetime. When I tell you a lifetime, she has lived a lifetime. When she was telling me, oh my God, I was crying. You know me, I'm a crybaby. That's why I told Mama Juju I can't work in the hospital. They'll fire me the first day. I will pass out. I cried. This girl's story started from when she was 18. From 18 to 21. She's 21 years old. In 3 years, 18, 19, 20, 21, 4 years, she has lived 50 years worth of life. Please don't miss it on Saturday. She's going to be in Unique Akudo TV live, talking about her story from the beginning to the end, what she has been through, what she went through, starvation, everything. with this man. Oh my God. I don't want to tell you guys. You guys have to come and listen. That's why you will learn from this story. When a man tells you, I want you to get pregnant before I marry you, get pregnant before I marry you. Ah, shit. She got pregnant and the man beat the living. Oh my God. Don't worry. We'll talk about it on Saturday. By God's grace, we'll be here Saturday. All right. So anybody, if nobody is coming, let me read some comment and then we go. You need so oh, this leg. Mama Juju was laughing at me yesterday. He said, the exercise. Adobe Vivian, I see you, baby. Nasa Oma. Please, all the people, Nasa Oma, Oge Ehirim, all the people that got the empowerment, please send me your videos, your testimonial videos, please. Every life is a lesson. That's right, my love. Every light. Lucy Didamaka, I see you. Anna, I see you, baby. I see you. Essential to know. It's really, yeah, it's really good to know. Perpetual Lucy, I see you, my love. I see you. Guys, please, before I go, those of you that are in the contest, please make your views make sense. Make your views make sense. Don't have 800 views with only 20 shares and 60 comments. It does not make any sense. And then you have maybe 35 likes. It does not make sense. There is no way 800 people can come and watch that video and even 100 people did not put comment down and even 100 of them did not like it. At least even if we take 10%, 10% is 80 of 800. Couldn't like your video. You cannot have 1,000 views and then your likes are 25. No, even 10% of it is at least 100 likes. So please tell whoever you're telling to come and watch to please like your video. Let them like and put a comment, even if it is a heart, because I'm telling you, help me help you. Because very soon, after posting the videos, I will start checking whether you come lives. I'll check how many times you come live in a week. I'm going to start checking whether you're posting our videos and sharing them on your page, not in the groups, on your page. And then I'm going to start also checking how many of you are responding. Okay? Like I told you, I'm not going to tell you. You won't even know. I would, unless you go there to go check, you might not even know that I've deleted your video. All right? So let us do that. I'll say, Winnie Banda, I see you, my lord. Hey, Brahmasha. Brahmasa. I see you, Brahmasha. Enlightenment matches a lot. Yeah, you have to. That's psychologically. Not when you know too much. Then your wife, you go marry Itiporibo. If you're going to marry Itiporibo because you like her, maybe she's a village champion, but you like her, she has good manners. There's nothing wrong in it. You improve her, you equip her, you advance her, you upgrade her. I know you didn't go to school because your parents couldn't afford it, but now that we're married to you, what do you want to do? I've always wanted to go back to school and do business administration. Then let her go. Encourage her. Remember, number 2 definition of compatibility says you must understand and accept their each other's life philosophy and goals. You must accept that. Improve your spouse. Because tomorrow you say, oh, I've outgrown her. I want to marry a new wife because she's no longer my class. She's no longer your class because you did not improve her. He is no longer your class because you did not improve him. I told you the story of the girl that married the man from Australia. Brought a tutor to tutor the husband. The husband, when we went out to go eat, because myself and my husband went out to go eat with them in the night, I could not believe this place they call English. Those of you that live in Owerri, they call the place English. They do fish and all the rest. We went there to go eat. When we got there, this man was, I was like, baby, what happened? Whoa, he's so improved. He said, Mommy, I worked for 6 months. I brought people because I didn't want him to maybe say something and then my friends would say, oh, you can't even speak. His grammar was not right. This. So I had to do that. And he was open to it. And I didn't want him to go to school because people will laugh at him. I brought the tutor. He has the money. I brought the tutor in the house. Every day the tutor will come. They started like they were teaching a child and he learned. You know, don't come and tell me I've outgrown him, I've outgrown her. Don't speak that grammar for me. Improve on them. What did I tell you? Invest in your spouse. Invest in him. Invest in her. Bring her up to your standard. Bring her up to your standard as long as you guys are compatible in all the areas, but maybe socially is where you're not compatible and you still love her. Then say, you know what? Maybe I know you like to dance. I don't like to dance, but you know what? One day we go dance, the next day we do what I like. Compromise. Compatibility has to do with compromise. You give a little, you take a little, and you guys come to an agreement. All right, guys. I'm about to leave you guys. I've sat for so long. This leg, oh God. This leg, Z, are you eating? Kayla Helene, I see you. Chima Kinsley, I see you. Ifoma Charity, I see you. Those I didn't call, I'm so sorry I was talking when you guys came in. Precious Don Chinwe, I see you, my love. You are right, my right on, mama. EAD was Stella, I see you. You finally let you out. I see you now. You came a little bit late. Comfort Ekpebelem, I see you, my love. I see you. Stephanie Uche, Orunekurora, one, I see you. Favor Emmanuel, I see you too, baby. Francis Mary, I see you. Faith Sunday, I see you, baby. I want to call those people that I haven't called. Oh, my beloved is mine. I see you, my darling. What's that? Oh, see, it's too loud. I see you. Nkwocha, I've already called you. Tony Okeke, I see you. Guys, for those of you that want to submit your video, make sure you submit it before Sunday the 9th. After Sunday, 12 midnight, 11:59 p.m., I'm not collecting any more video. Chiwe, I see you, my love. That's our Zambian family. I see you. Let me see. Yes, yes, well, I remember. So the transformation of Flavor was too. Yeah, you guys remember when Flavor came, when he did this first song. What's that first song? I go tell mama, oh yeah. No. Wusu wusu baby, oh eburubago, eburubadata, baby, why ya they go? All the boys sit down kolo. I want some pom. She come the pium. Waka waka baby, oh yeah, chuku baby, oh yeah. I go tell mama, oh tell her. There's one that you say, Ilai, Aboki want the suya, Aki, alcohol. Me, I want to chop money. I get them plenty. I'm looking for sexy. I want some korokotuna. How do I remember these things? Jesus Christ. I don't know how I remember this one. God. But you remember that when he came, he was handsome, but he's not. Now he's with 12 pack, with his hair, his skin. He used to be very dark then, if you remember. Now his skin is a little bit light. He looks good. That's what money does. There's no man that is ugly. Any of my unique brother, you think say, oh, this one ugly. Now lie. You never get money. If he gets money, all these Nollywood actors. You remember when they were doing Nigerian movies before? All these boys, Yele, don't cheat them. All these Frederick, all of them. Go check their old movies now. Go check their old movie. Jerry Azed them. Go check their old movie. They were okay, but now money has polished them. And when they come out now, you're like, oh yes. Eddie Watson them. They were okay, but not that handsome. All these girls, look at them. Iniedo them. What are their names again? What's my drama doll? Destiny Tuku. All of these are beautiful girls, but money now enhances them more. Did you not see Blessing CEO's first picture when she was begging that man when they say she lied about somebody's house? Compare that picture and compare Blessing CEO now. Blessing CEO now is a model. So that's what money. Don't be too carried away. Physical compatibility is good because you cannot marry somebody you're ashamed of. But don't be too carried away with it. Don't be too, oh, Jesus, hey, I can't breathe. He's too cute. Not cute to go chop, cute to go pay bills, cute to go put food on your table, cute to go pay children's school fees. When he is cute and you can't breathe, then when you have children, your children come, they cry, say they're hungry, no school fees. Landlord, there's one pursue now. Even when he comes and tell you, baby, I'm fine boy, you say fine boy, kill you there. Fine boy, kill you there. Fine boy, nonsense. You're mad now. You don't see fine boy anymore because you're mad. Because your pikin they cry, they say, Mommy, Mommy, I want to go to school. I can't go to school. Mommy, why am I not in school? They think they bust your head, and now he there, they tell you, I be fine boy. You say, which fine boy? Make fine boy get you there. You know, that's how it is. All right. So I'm gonna leave you guys. Let me go eat my cherry. My children got me smoothie. So NASA, you don't understand. This leg is not letting me. But this leg, by fire by thunder, it must be good though. All right, guys. I will see you guys. Chiamaka Nwegu, I haven't called you, baby. I just saw your name. Chiamaka Nwegu, how are you doing, my love? How are you? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think I got Perpetua. Okay, Hirim, I see you. Okay, Hirim, guys, please send me your videos of the empowerment. That's our testimonial, okay? There's a guy that called me. I told you guys, he said he wants to sponsor us to do another disability. So we might be doing another one. Once he sends the money, I'm going to do another one. All right? So I will see you guys. I will see you guys. Nobody wants to come up today. Let us go think about this compatibility. It's a lot of work. Attraction and being compatible. Two different things. Attraction is what brings you into the relationship. Compatibility is what keeps you in that relationship and take that relationship to the next level of marriage. All right? I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why every single one of you is unique. For all my business empowerment dancing queens, good luck to every one of you. And today in America is July 4th, Independence Day. We are celebrating. America got their independence on July the 4th, just like in Nigeria, ours is October 1. So there's no work today. Businesses are closed. That's why we're at home today. You know, so enjoy. Let's go do some barbecue. Enjoy your barbecue. Enjoy your ribs. Enjoy whatever you're eating today. All right. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Love you guys. Bye bye.